Hello everyone, welcome back to Coder's project. Today we're solving a classic binary tree problem from LeetCode, the symmetric tree problem. So this is one of our foundational problems which you'll encounter in a coding interview. By the end of this video, you're going to be fully prepared and you'll understand how to determine if a binary tree is symmetric or not. We're going to write a clean and recursive solution together. Let's dive in. So go ahead and pause the video and take a quick look at this question. Alright, so here's a challenge. We are given the root of a binary tree and our goal is to determine if the tree is symmetric or not. What does symmetric mean? Imagine folding the tree along its center line. If the left and the right subtrees are perfect mirror of each other, then the tree is symmetric. So let's take a look at this example. We have root as 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3. This tree is symmetric because the left and right subtrees mirror each other perfectly. But in this example, it is not symmetric. Why? Because the left subtree has a null on the right and the right subtree has a null on the left. So they don't align, mirror perfectly. So got it? Perfect. Now we're going to discuss how we're going to solve this. We're going to use a recursive approach again. So we are first going to check if both the nodes are none, then they are symmetric, which is written true. And then if one of the node is none and the other isn't, or if their values differ, then they're not symmetric and we can return false. And then finally, we'll have to check if both the nodes exist and then we have to match their values. And then we go ahead and recursively check the left child of first node against the right child of second node, and then right child of first node against the left child of second node. By doing this, we're going to ensure symmetry is checked at every level of the tree. Let's begin now. So we have a class tree node, so which is defining the structure of a binary tree node. Each node has a value, a left child and a right child. And now let's move into the solution. So we have a symmetric function or a method which takes one input, the root, which is the root node of the binary tree. Our goal is to check if the tree is symmetric starting from the root. Let's go ahead and create a helper function. I'm going to name it as mirror. So define mirror, and then I'm going to compare two nodes. I'm going to name them as n1 and n2. So this is going to determine if they are mirror images of each other or not. So n1, this is going to be our tree node, and then n2 also going to be a tree node, and then we can return a bool. So for our base case, we're going to check if both the nodes n1 and n2 are none. So it means that we have reached the end of the subtree, which means they're symmetric, so we return true. So if not n1 and not n2, we return true. Now we're going to check another base case. If one of the nodes is none while the other isn't, this means that they're not symmetric. We can return false. So if not n1 or not n2, we can return false. Next, we can compare the values of n1 and n2, and if their values don't match, the tree is not symmetric. So if n1.val is not equal to our n2.val, we can return false. And then we can call this function recursively and check if the left child of n1 with the right child of n2, and then the right child of n1 with our left child of n2. So we can return mirror of our n1.left with our n2.right, and mirror of n1 dot right with our n2 dot left. This is going to ensure both the pairs of the subtree are symmetric for the overall tree to be symmetric. And then finally we can call our mirror function by passing the root node twice. So this is going to start the symmetric check from our root node, comparing the tree to itself. So we can return mirror root and root. Analyzing the efficiency for the solution, the time complexity is going to be big O of n, where n is the number of nodes in the tree. Each node is visited once during the recursive calls. And then the space complexity is going to be O of h, where h is height of the tree. This is due to the recursive stack. But then in the best case of a balanced tree, the height is going to be big O of log n. In the worst case of a skewed tree, the height is big O of n. Let's go ahead and run the test cases. All right. Okay. All of our test cases are passed now. And that's it. We have broken down the symmetric tree problem. We have also implemented the recursive solution step by step and analyzed its efficiency. I hope this walkthrough made the concept clear for you. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Let me know in the comments which tree problem you would like me to solve next. See you in the next one.